Welcome students. Now we will learn Java basics. In previous lecture we will learn about we learn about an object oriented methodology. In object oriented concept we learned that in object oriented concept focus is on object which contain both data and functionality together. Discussion about class which encapsulate attribute, data and method means behavior or functionality together as a template which can be shared by all objects. Objects are distinct by their state, which is value of this attribute. We learn here that more than one class may be associated with each other. In previous lecture, we learned mainly explain basic object-oriented concept using Java programming. We discussed about what aggregation and composition is. Aggregation represent non-exclusive relationship between two classes and composition represent exclusive relationship between two classes. So now we will learn about Java basics. We will learn how to create a basic Java programming. So let's start. This chapter teaches how to start programming with Java. There is a discussion of simple Java statement, the basic things that programmer can do in Java within a method main. The basic constructs in Java will be very easy to understand for those who have already learned C language. Most of the Java syntax is very similar to C language. In Java, block can be specified by enclosing the statement in a pair of curly brackets. Java is an object-oriented programming language developed by Sun Microsystem. Java is developed by Sun Microsystem, a company best known for its high-end Unix workstation model. After C++, the Java language was designed to be small, simple and portable across platform and operating system, both at the source and binary level. Java language was developed at Sun Microsystem in 1991. Java is a small, fast, efficient and especially or easily portable to a wide range of hardware device. It is considered as one of the ideal language for distributing executable program via the World Wide Web and also general purpose programming language for developing program that are easily usable and portable across different platforms. Java is an object-oriented language and here it differs from C. Using Java, one can take full advantage of object-oriented methodology and its capabilities of creating flexible, modular, and reusable code. It includes a set of class libraries that provide basic data types, system input and output capabilities, and other utility functions. These basic classes are part of Java development kit. So remember students, JDK stands for Java Development Kit. JDK has classes to support networking, common internet protocol and user interface toolkit function. Because these class libraries are written in Java, they are portable across platform as all Java applications are. So here students, important of JDK. If you want to create any program of Java, so you should install JDK, means Java Development Kit, in your computer system. Java is a platform independent at both the source and binary level. Platform independent is a program's capability of being moved easily from one computer system to another. At the source level, Java primitives data types have consistent size across all development platforms. At binary level, platform independence is possible due to bytecode interpreter. So the designers of Java choose to use a combination of compilation and interpretation. The scenario of platform independent is shown. You can see figure 7.1 in your book also. You can see Java source code. You can type in any text editor like Notepad, WordPad, and you have must Java compiler. So Java compiler, our JDK, kit means Java development kit can compile our Java program. Then after you will get Java bytecode. If your program compiles successfully, then it will provide Java bytecode, and this Java bytecode will you can use as a Java interpreter for Linux, Java interpreter for Windows, and Java interpreter for Mac. So you can use in all platform its bytecode. Programs written in Java are compiled into machine language for a computer that doesn't really exist. So this is called virtual computer, is known as Java Virtual Machine. So JVM stands for Java Virtual Machines. The machine language for the Java Virtual Machine is called Java Bytecode. Different Java bytecode interpreter is needed for each type of computer. Java binary files are actually in a form called bytecode that is not specific to any one processor or any operating system. The only disadvantages of using bytecode is its slow execution speed. There are available tools to convert Java bytecode into native code. So native code is faster to execute, but then it does not remain machine independent. So a Java program is composed of classes. It should have at least one class and it must have main method in it. Once again, students, it should have at least one class and it must have main method in it. C programmer can think of a class as a sort of creating a new composite data type by using struct and typed. Classes, however, can provide much more than just a collection of data. Not that type div is not available in Java. So to create an execute call cost application, the following steps have to be performed. You can see in your book also. So here we know that how to create Java program. So first create Java source file using any plain ASCII text editor. So if you want to create Java coding, then you can use any plain ASCII text editor. Choose any text editor and type the program given in code listing 7.1 you can see in your book. So save the source file with the name callcost.java. You should apply an extension of Java after name of file. Conventionally, Java source file are given the same name as, remember students, Java source files are given the same name as the class defined with an extension of Java. So if you want to apply the name, if you want to define a name, then you should define a name of file as per your class name, which is defined in your coding. Not that class name and file name are case sensitive. So if class name is called cost, so file name should be called cost.java. So now, after editing the program, how to compile it? Compile the source file using the Java compiler. To complete the Java program, type javac followed by the name your source file. It is a command of DOS prompt. Type javac followed by the name of your source file. Here define syntax. Type javac space callcost.java on DOS prompt. If the compiler shows any error, go back and make sure that the program is typed exactly as it appears in code listing 7.1. When the program gets compiled without error, compiler creates a file with extension .class. Remember students, when the programmer gets compiled without error, compiler creates a file with the name or with the extension of .class. So now you have two files with .java extension, and if your program compiles successfully, then you will get one more new file which have .class extension. So in the same directory as your source file, check that the compiler has create file called cost.class. So this is the Java bytecode file, and that will be executed. So which file will be executed on the computer system? Bytecode file, means Java bytecode file that will be executed on computer system. So after editing Java program, after use compiler, then now how to run the application, now how to run our program, now how to run our coding. So run the application using Java interpreter in JDK. Remember students, you should install JDK in your computer system first, and then you can run your program, you can compile your program. So in JDK, the Java interpreter is called by simply using Java. Type Java space call cost. If you want to run, if your program compiles successfully, then after you can run it. So type on command prompt Java space call cost. So interpreters Java uses the bytecode callcost.class and executes it. So you can see here, as per code listing 7.1, you can see Java program create here. You can see there are one class you should have to define in Java program. You can see as a public class call cost, and then you can see after curly bracket public static void main, then you can see double balance, double rate, double duration, here define variable. Then you can see balance is equal to 170, rate, duration, cost, right? So we define a variable and initialize it, and then you can see cost. Here you can see our method cost is equal to duration multiply rate, and then you can see what is in balance now. Balance is equal to balance minus cost, right? Okay, so you can see here, then after processing your right side, system out.print duration. Here system.out.print is an inbuilt command, inbuilt function of Java programming. Then you can see into bracket duration. So duration is our variable. System.out.println, you can see second, which is enclosed with the bracket. double quote, sorry, which is enclosed with double quote, means it will display a message on the screen. System.out.println, you can see if the statement have double quote, any word and any sentence enclosed within double quote which is exactly print on the screen. Now see, balance, it is without any quotation, so it will retrieve a value from variable. So balance here our variable, so it will retrieve a value and print on the screen. You can see after that rupees, right? So rupees print in double quotes, so it is a message, right? So it is a construction or construction of programming, Java programming. The process of compiling and executing a Java application is shown in figure 7.2. You can see here. So first of all, you can see Java source file usually have extension.java, right? Then Java compiler, if you want to compile your program, then use Java C. Now if your program compiles successfully, then it will create bytecode file which have .class extension. Remember students, then if you want to run your file, then use Java. So Java interpreter run your file. Now Java source program file should have extension .java. Its name should be same as that of class when class is public. Not that the name is case sensitive. The compiler Java C compiles source file and create bytecode file. The name of bytecode file is same as the class name containing main method, and it has an extension .class. And interpreter, Java interprets bytecode and execute it. Figure 7.3 shows how to compile and execute the program in Linux environment using terminal. So see, callcost.java. See, you can see here, if you want to compile your program, then apply command Java C, and after paste name of file, suppose callcost.java. If program compiles successfully, then it will create callcost.class, means .class extension file. Then if you want to run, then apply command Java space callcost only, so then it will run .class file. You can see below the result of our program, that is call duration 37 seconds, balance 132.26 rupees, right? So it is the result of our Java program. So now how to use the Skite. Skite editor is used to create Java application here. The applications here compute simple interest and display the result. Figure 7.4 shows the code listing and its output. Start Skite application, select file and new, and type the Java program as per code listing given in figure 7.4 and save the source programming in file with the name interest.java, right? So if you want to save file in Skite, then use file menu and choose option save. If you want to compile your program in Skite program, then use tools menu and choose compile command. And if you execute your program, and if you want to run your program, then use tools menu and go command. You can see here a screenshot of Skite program. You can see also in your book, public class interest, public static void main string. Here define different variable. that is principal, rate, duration, maturity, and interest. See, so it is a name of variable. Then you can see initialize principal, rate, and duration. So principal initialized as a 1200 rupees, rate initialized as a 9.50%, and duration initialized as a 3 tenor. Okay, so now process. So what is the process? So interest one is our variable here. See, so what is an interest one? Interest one is equal to principal multiply duration multiply rate upon 100. Right. So process principal multiply duration multiply rate upon 100, and answer will get interest. Right. Interest one variable. So now after calculation, the answer will provided to interest one variable. And now what is in maturity? So maturity is equal to principal multiply interest 1. Right. Sorry. Principal plus interest 1. So system.out.println principal amount you can see here. What is on the screen? हमें स्क्रीन पर क्या दिखाना है? So उसको डिफाइन करेगा system.out.println is a functions, inbuilt functions or inbuilt command which will provide a result on the screen. Okay, so principal amount which is in double quote. So it is a message, it will exactly print on the screen. Okay, then plus with included principal. So principal defined without any quotation. So it will get a value from it variable. So principal is our variable. So what is in principal? 1200 initial value is initialized in principal variable. So it will get, okay, so it will retrieve a value from principal variable, and then you can see rupees also in double quote. So it is a message, it will exactly print on the screen. Okay, then you can see deposit for duration system.out.println in second statement. It will print, it will type in double quotation, so it is a message. Then duration you can see without any double quote, so it will retrieve a value from duration variable. Then you can see interest rate which is in double quote, it will exactly print on the screen. And here you can see rate without any quote, so it will retrieve a value from rate variable. So it is a program. So structure of a Java program. See, first you should define a class. So here define as a public class and class name into curly bracket, optional variable declaration and method. Public static void main is a mandatory statement in Java. Into curly bracket you should define a statement and optional variable declaration and method. So it is a structure of Java. Following are the basic Java statement used within a method definitions such as main method. So data type, variables, literals, commands, Java statements and expression, arithmetic operators, comparison and logical operator.